deal we don't want to do yet.
We can't afford to.
Remember, I will keep saying this. It's in this. I mean, like anything, property investment, whatever. Your businesses that you run successful. It's about as much as saying no to saying yes once. And this is not the one that we're going to say yes to, because I think
at 750, this was a yes. At 775, this was a possible.
Yeah.
But because they'd already rejected 785, we said this was a no.
So my advice before we move on from this would be, on a spreadsheet, we'll start building things down, because what I see all the time is this deal, you may be lucky to get it in 12 months time, when the seller has realized, hang on a minute, I'm not selling in this thing yet. I'm getting older. I need to exit. I just need to go. Actually, you will need to remember what was offered and what you then can go in and offer.
Sarah's really calibrated your spreadsheet.
Yeah,
Great.
and I have a file going of deals that we will sort of say no. Let's just see what happens. It goes in a folder.
Lovely.
In the file.
Lovely.
And then we say we revisit it. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Because 6 to 12 months, you might say.
Yeah.
Those tendencies will start to end up. Because where I looked at it was I'm shocked how they packaged it. He wants an investor to buy it, but he's not packaged it for an investor.
No.
He's done it
as a retail.
It's just too many things in there.
We also think that the estate agent has been bad at advice.
Yeah, we don't think that they've helped him out.
But also think about the estate agent. Their interest is to try and get this property on board. They will say whatever they need to say to get this guy to come on board with them to get potentially their commission.
They've been together 10 years.
Yeah. Okay.
They've worked with him for 10 years. But I said to the girl, why didn't you put a 6-month break clause in? We said that to the flat. She didn't really and we met the managing director of the company. She come and showed us it, and she was just blank. To say, well, what do you mean about 6-month break? And I was kind of saying, because I can't do nothing.
Well, but then also don't forget, they don't want to, chop the hand that feeds them. For them, their interest is not to sell. Because you buy it, hang on a minute, you're not going to use them. You might use your own team, you might use other people. They're getting, rental income perennial for 10 years. So why should they make it easy for him to sell? So there's all that element. The only other thing I would say on that sheet, on your folder, in a Sharpie, write down your almost a bit of the story, because when you've done one now. When we do 50, you're not going to remember this detail. But it takes you 3 minutes on a post-it to say, offered this. This is the, but I also would like you to write what your comparable was, and exactly what you just told me. What the plan would be, because in a year's time, when you come back to it and you've got money in and out.
Spreadsheet's done.
Okay, perfect.
We've changed our spreadsheet, so we've now put the number of flats, the estimated cost now of the flat, then the uplift that we would make, the sale price. So where your spreadsheet just, because we couldn't use your spreadsheet, because your spreadsheet calculated averages, and because we couldn't work on an average, because we were working on a specific
ones.
Very different. So I've adapted it so
which is
calculated per flat.
Which is the best thing.
Front sheet, don't I?
Yeah.
With all the details, the story, and what happened, and then goes in the folder.
So. And the idea with you developing your own spreadsheet is exactly that. Everybody looks at data differently, and also the deal will be different. As you've done exactly the right thing